Hello everybody, Swanner Rich here with a real quick video. Brought to you by Guinness. Ron Haggerty's doing a contest. Show, I think, your 5 favorite punk albums. He's going to give away a Black Flag album. I don't want to be entered, but I figured I would do my top 20. I've done the 100 best punk albums video before. Some of them are the same, some are different. And I thought it'd be fun, to do at this point in time, my top 20. So let's just get going. We got The Crude, Gather Round, punk band from Long Beach, California. I believe this is their only release. It's a one-sided record, and it's just fantastic, man. Great out. If you can find this, they have this at the local store, and I was tempted to pick it up, but I already have it. Number 19 is Crass, Stations of the Crass. I could have shown the first album, but I don't know where it is, so I'm showing this one. Number 18. Butthole Surfers, Rembrandt Pussy Horse. I always call this Rembrandt Pussyfoot. Fantastic album. It opens up with a Creep in the Cellar. It's just a great song. The Whirling Hall of Knives. Number 17, we got Cro-Mags. I don't believe I had this album when I made the Top 100 video. Just fantastic. New York hardcore. Number 16, Suicidal Tendencies, their debut. I think this was a little higher in my 100 best, but it's 16 here. This is one band I saw a few times, and this is a band that improved a lot from the first time I saw them. They weren't that good. In fact, my friend Scott said, man, that was the worst band I've ever seen. An absolutely great band. Number 15 is the English Dogs, Forward into Battle. Just look at that, man. Fantastic band. A lot of the punks didn't like this. It started to venture into some heavy metal sounds a little bit. But I dig this album a lot. Number 14, Fear, the Record. Just a fantastic album. I believe this was in my top 10 on the 100 best. It fell back a little bit, but it's a great record all the way through. It might have a couple of songs that are so-so on side 2 mainly. My next one is number 13, and I figured Christian Death, Only Theater of Pain. Yeah, had to be the lucky number 13, And I didn't do it that way. It's weird how that works out. But fantastic record. Number 12. Charge GBH. City Baby, Attacked by Rats. Just a fantastic band. This is one of the best punk bands to see live. And they're still going at it. All original members except for the drummer. Okay, number 11, Angry Samoans, Back from Samoa. This could be a little higher, but it didn't quite make the top 10 this week. This is actually one of my favorite punk albums, and it's one that I probably pick. It's probably in my top 5 of punk albums that I actually play. Now, top 10. Going with the Adolescents debut. This is some people's favorite punk album. And I couldn't argue with it. There really isn't a bad song in the whole thing. First song, I Hate Children. And, look at these guys, man. They're kids, Number 9, a new one in the top 10. And it's Big Black, Atomizer. Fantastic album with Jordan, Minnesota. Their famous song, Kerosene. passing complexion. It's just a fantastic album. This and Songs About Fucking are both great. All their records are good, though, you know. Now, this is one that some people put higher than what I'm doing, but it's the Dead Kennedys. This is number 8. Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables. Their debut, just a fantastic. Great commentary, great. Another band that was actually really good in concert. Sometimes Jello Biafra would talk a little too much and it would kind of ruin the flow of the shows, but other than that, great band. Number 7, The Clash debut. This is the US version. I don't have a good copy of the English version. And I'm showing this one because it is a promo. And wasn't it on the vinyl tag? They were asking to show a white label promo. And this happens to be one. Number 6, The Misfits, Walk Among Us. Fantastic album. Their debut. They did have some recordings before this, but this is their first album released. And it's great all the way through. In my opinion, Mommy, Can I Go Out and Kill Tonight, the live song, doesn't really fit that well. The sound is just totally off. Now we're into the top 5. X, Los Angeles. I think one of the best punk albums ever made. Well, obviously, I think it's the 5th best ever made. Great band. Early LA punk band. Number 4, the Sex Pistols. Never mind the bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols. This is my US. Great. Just a great album, man. And my top 3, it's the same as when I did the 100 best. Germs, GI. Probably, you could say the first American hardcore album ever made. 1979. Pat Smear, who went on to play with Nirvana. And I believe he's still playing with the Foo Fighters. Don Bowles, famous drummer from Arizona. Phoenix, just fantastic. He went on to play with 45 Grave, among others. My number 2 is Minor Threat, out of Step. Fantastic band. Now, I just recently did a video of bands I regret not seeing, and this is one. But I wasn't aware of them playing until after the gig, so I didn't include it. But yeah, I would have loved to have seen this band when they played LA. Great album. I like this album better than the debut. I think just the lyrics really spoke to me at the time, and they still do. And the number 1 punk album of all time is Damaged by Black Flag. First pressing with the sticker on there. And it's just a fantastic album. I don't think there's a bad song on here. Some people don't like TV Party anymore, but I love it. And that's it. Subscribe to Ron Haggerty's Vinyl Sanctuary, I believe is his name. I'll leave a link. And take care, everybody. I tried to make that as fast as I could. The 20 best punk albums of all time. Go Jets.